Yup.
Hello, I'm watching this
Positive.
Iman Gadzhi video, like
Wagwan.
why not?
I
He's
love
being a
it.
bit too
Yes, yes,
loud.
yes,
Maybe I
yes,
should
yes,
like,
yes.
yeah, I'll
All
just
right.
decrease
Amazing,
his
amazing, amazing.
maximum volume, negative 30 dBs. Isn't that like negative 30 should be like a real solid value, but yeah. So I've been watching these for a few days, and there's one thing I've realized. It's the fact that he's like he keeps promoting his product, right? His synthesized
All right.
AI. The worst
Love
thing
it, love it, love
is
it. All right, cool.
his
Guys, I think we are
like the
ready to go in
little
that
sort of
case.
thing, the little group that he's actually selling.
It
He's selling it
up.
for like 3K, which is
Sick. You
insane.
again, Iman
Like
T,
no
man.
matter how you think about it, but the way he's
I'm
selling it is like if you buy
somewhat
the
of a geek
3K
also, if
thing,
anyone
then
knows
you
out here.
have a chance
My
to play
my
for
ability to sweat.
250K
Yes.
worth in
All right,
prizes.
cool, cool, cool.
So
Good
like
to
he's
go.
making it seem like everything is fine. I mean, technically it
All right,
should be
beautiful.
fine, but if
So
it's almost like a lottery,
we're in
then
for a
there's
good
no
one
point.
because
Also,
today
he'll
we're going to be
probably
talking
be
about
making
the
way more than
opposite of
250K
that
considering his
which
distribution.
is distribution. Now,
Yeah.
who here remembers our three-step formula to making
Like
money?
he has so much distribution that
Let's see.
he
I
could
actually want you guys to
like
join me
he
in that.
literally proved it
Drop in the
yesterday.
chat what are the
He showed
three
that
steps
like
we've been covering in the first two episodes of the Make Money Online challenge. Let's see. This is a quiz. Does anyone remember? Go ahead and drop in the chat.
I don't even
What's the
remember
three steps? What are
because
the three things?
I'm not really paying attention to the things he's
Deliver
saying. I'm
three Ds, yeah? Three
paying I'm
Ds.
paying I'm
But
paying
what are these?
attention
What are
more
the
to
three
like
Ds?
what he's
Correct.
selling
There
or
we
like
go.
how he's selling
Enjoy,
it. It's just
develop,
copywriting framework
distribute,
like
deliver.
boom boom
Yes.
boom. Like he
Develop,
just keeps
deliver,
sort of
distribute.
lighting up pain
Develop,
points and then
distribute. Amazing. I love it.
selling again and again.
Develop, distribute,
And
deliver.
whenever he's like sort of
All right, cool.
positioning a solution, it'll always be sort of with his
All right.
AI product at
You
the
guys have
front.
been watching. You guys have
So
been
it's
watching.
like, oh yeah,
Essentially.
you
Love to see
what
it.
you do,
So,
like he's
you're correct.
selling the
Those are
idea
the
of
three Ds. All right?
creating WOPs
The three Ds
using
are,
his
sick, as you
product,
can tell, you
like
guys
as
have
if
been taking
the
notes.
product is like the only way to
Develop,
create it.
distribute, and then deliver. And yesterday, it was all about our first step, which is
Yeah.
develop. And we
So
learned
he was talking about
two
synthesize. That's why I
concepts of
left. Like
hardcore
I
skills
generally
that
like I
can
watched
only
maybe
be
an hour of
achieved
it,
for knowledge
and it
or
was so
expertise
annoying. I just
by
left
taking
because like
advantage
he
of
just kept selling
proprietary
so
AI. And we learned
hard.
the
Like
difference
he was
between
just selling
regular
so
digital
hard.
products and non-expert digital products, and why the latter is so much easier to sell. We learned three proven formats of non-expert digital products that you can create that basically guarantees that your product will sell. And you discovered how to take the content AI creates for us and then turn that into a 90-minute screen report and broken down into 5
So
to 10
yeah,
videos.
the
And
idea
that is
is to
all
like
on digital products.
create
And
content
you even saw how to do
based
all of
on
this
maybe some
if you don't
scripts
want to
that
show your face.
the
And
AI
you
gives
saw
you.
how you can do this
You can
totally
turn those into like
basically for
5 to 10
free.
videos
Now,
that you
if any of you
sell as a
feel free to
solution.
go back
The nice
and
thing is
watch
you don't
that
really
session
need to
later.
know
And
the
now
solution
let's
before. Like
focus
you
on
don't
what we're
need
going
to
to
be
cover
an
today
expert.
because even
All
if
you
you
need to
still
do
don't have
is
a
to
digital product
like
or even
provide
if you
the
missed the
human
last session,
medium
this will
to
still be
deliver
insanely
the
useful and
solution
will
to
still
people.
make sense to you because
Um,
today you're
so
going to
yeah,
learn the second step of our
that was
equation,
developed
how to
basically just
distribute
using
your product
AI
to start
to
making sales
develop a
passively in as little as
product
7 days. And
and then
here's
using
one thing:
yourself,
a
your
lot of
body,
sales
to
gurus are going to be very
create
pissed
the
off
product
with me saying
and
this,
then
okay?
putting it up
But
online
for the next
basically.
hour, I want you to forget the word sales. I know that's a big ask. Now, it might sound counterintuitive at first because, well,
I'm
how do we
guessing he's
make
going to be
money
talking about like
without the
marketing,
sales?
um,
But the truth
like
is,
the
the beauty of digital
marketplace
products
on
2.0 is
Wop.
that you don't need to sell, okay? So, if you're someone who's deadly afraid, if it petrifies you when you hear the word sales, that is good news for you because we won't be doing any of that here. What we're going to do instead
It's
is so
ironic because
much
like what
more
he's doing
powerful.
is actually
We'll go
sales
into
right
that
now.
in a second. And if you attended our session yesterday, you already saw the special offer that we made. And tons of you took us up on that, which is crazy because we didn't even reveal our two mystery bonuses yesterday. Yet we had lots of questions that we knew what these bonuses were specifically. Okay, a lot of you guys wanted to know. So I think it would help. So we're actually going to reveal more about this later on in the presentation, but all in due time. Because my main focus here today is to help you understand the power of distribution. And if you have more questions, we'll go ahead and address that at the end of the day. Because as usual, at the end of this live training, we're going to have our more informal session with my very special co-host, Jason Fladman, who's been in this industry for 20 years at this point and has lived through all five of the big digital waves. So today, you're going to go ahead and discover how to access an untapped source of buyers moving $2 to $3 million a month in digital product sales, how to take advantage of the Amazon flywheel effect so that whenever other people sell more, you sell more too, as
He's
well as
going to
how
talk
we
about
take one digital
affiliates, I
product
guess.
and multiply it into off by establishing that WAP is the best place for people to make money online with digital products. WAP is the biggest digital marketplace that maybe you've never even heard of. It is a silent marketplace out there that most people aren't even aware of, where users are earning over $1 billion per year with digital products. Now, let me put that into perspective for you. If you took that $1 billion and you converted it to $100 bills, it would create a stack of cash over a kilometer tall, higher than two Empire State Buildings stacked on top of each other. Or think about it this way: if you earned $100,000 per year, it would take you 10,000 years to earn $1 billion. That is longer than all of recorded human civilization. That is the scale of how
It's
much
actually
people
true.
are earning with digital products
It
from this
reminds me of the
one
power of like
platform.
leverage,
Okay,
because like when
and
you
the
think about
reason
it,
why it's the best place to
billionaires
make money online
didn't
with digital products
become
is it
billionaires because
because
they were
it's by
earning
far the best
a set
platform
amount
where
of
people
money.
selling digital products
They
make
became
the most
billionaires
money,
because
even
they
just as
created
beginners getting
assets
started.
that
In
other
fact, you can
people
Google it.
saw
You
and
can
then
literally Google
realized
right
that
now
they were
how much does
valuable
the
enough
average user
to
make
invest
on
in.
WAP, and it will give
And
you the
so
answer.
those people
The average
invested in
user
those
selling on
assets,
WAP
and
makes
that
seven
was the
thousand
way
eight
that
hundred and
person made
sixty
money.
dollars per month. And I actually checked the
It's just
statistics more
leverage.
recently, okay, and I actually dug into it with our data team. Right now, that number has actually gone up to $9,000 a month. There's literally no other digital product platform on earth that even comes close to this level of earning for their users. Trying to sell digital products without WAP is kind of like trying to shave with a slice of bread. You can try, but it just makes no sense. Okay?
I mean, if this
Now,
was coming from
how is it
anyone who
possible
like
for the
wasn't
average user
invested
of
in
WAP
all
makes
and
upwards
like
of
wasn't
$9,000 a
sort
month
of
when most people who
probably
sell digital
making
products
maybe
only make
10% out of every
sales? Well,
transaction on
the
WAP,
place is even worse
I
because
would totally
WAP
believe it. But
gives you
like
free
since it's coming from
distribution.
him,
As I
then
already stated, distribution
also
is
it's
a
not free.
hundred times more powerful
Um,
than sales, and failing to understand this
yes, you
simple
show
concept is
up,
the
but
reason
if
most
someone
people can't
buys
sell
your
a
product,
single unit of their digital
WAP
product.
gets
Let me
a
explain.
cut.
Imagine you're
So
selling homemade cookies. Now you
he's
have
saying
two
it's
options.
free
Option
distribution
one, you could
because you
stand
show
on a
up whenever
random
someone
street corner
searches.
with a sign
But
trying to
beyond
convince
that, it's
every
not
passing
actually free
stranger to
because WAP
stop and buy
makes
your
money
cookies.
off of
You would
its
spend
creators.
most of your time explaining to them what makes your cookies special, why they should try them, and convincing people who don't even want cookies to try to make a purchase there and then. Or option two, you could place your cookies in a busy mall's food court right next to the sign that says desserts. People who walk up to that counter, they're already hungry. They're already looking for something sweet, and they have already decided to buy
That's the
your
selling point.
cookies.
It's like
It's a
pre-sold
treat,
tires,
okay?
basically.
You don't need to convince them that they want cookies. They're already there, specifically looking for something like what it is that you offer. Which one would you prefer to go for? Okay? Would you prefer to go for option one, standing there just randomly, okay? Randomly standing on
I mean,
the
it's a
side of the
no-brainer
street,
offer.
okay, trying to
Like,
convince every person,
it's the
or
reason why
do you
I'm
want to
also
sell
selling
or do
WAP.
you want
It's
to
because
distribute?
I
Let's see if you
understand
guys
that
have been
this
paying attention. Do
ability
you
to
want to sell
actually market
or do you
yourself
want to distribute? Let me know in
is
the chat.
the best.
Sell
Like,
or
distribution
distribute?
is the
What's the smart way to
only
do it?
bottleneck.
I see you
It's the
guys have
only
put in a
reason
bunch of
why
twos.
some people succeed and some people don't. It's because some people can show
Option
up
two
in
is
front
correct.
of other people's faces.
Distribute, distribute, distribute. Love it. Of course, we want to distribute. We want it to feel
Yes, we
effortless,
want to
okay? We
distribute
want to make
our
our
life.
lives feel effortless, okay?
Yep,
I
yep,
always say
yep.
there's a great concept in life, power versus force. I don't want to force things, okay? I just
Mm,
want to position myself in the right place, okay? All this
mm.
stuff is about
Positioning is
distribution
everything.
and not sales. Most digital
That's
product
something
creators
I'm
are
learning
standing on
recently
that
as well.
random street
Because it's
corner
like
trying to convince every
you could
uninterested passerby
like
that
two
that's
people
what
could be
digital
in the
products
same
are. They spend
profession, but
all their
if
time and
one
money
person
trying to convince
positions
people
themselves
who would never
differently,
buy
like
their product
even
in
just
the
with the
first place.
language they
But
use, they could have
smart
like
creators
way better
are placing
results.
their products on
And
platforms like WAP where
positioning is like the
customers
best when it
are
comes to
already browsing with their
distribution
credit cards out.
platforms, like content platforms,
Listen,
like social
wouldn't
media
it be
and so
so
on and
much
so forth.
easier to make
Social
sweet
media is the
sales when
best to
all you
position
have to do
yourself in a
is to
certain way.
put your product in front of a
It's
handful of
why
people
people
who
succeed
are
a lot.
already looking to buy
And
what
it's
you
actually
sell
what I'm doing
instead of trying to
intentionally.
convince hundreds of strangers one at a time who have no interest in what it is that you sell. That is the whole point of
It's
distribution.
tough.
When you list your digital product on WAP's marketplace, it's like having your cookies in that dessert section. You're not trying to create demand, you're simply making your product available to people who already have the desire and intention to buy. They are pre sold on the concept. They just need to find the right
Pre-sold
option.
tires.
That is distribution. That is why every single big brand on the shelves of Walmart, you
That is
hardly
why
ever
Mr.
see them
Beast
trying
is
to
in
sell
every
their
fucking
products.
Walmart.
Okay?
I've
At
never even
most, maybe they
tasted
might have some
a
ads running
fucking
on
what's
social
it,
media, some brand awareness
festival.
stuff.
I
But
would
they're
love
not
to
ever
though.
gonna come trying to knock on your door,
Apparently it's the only
cold
ethical
call you, trying
chocolate,
to sell
whatever
their
the
products
fuck
or
that means.
DM you about their
Should
videos.
be fun.
Yet, all of those brands are moving millions of dollars a week without ever having to do any selling. Why? Because they don't need to. After all, they know how to position their products in front of customers
They
who are
position
already
themselves
looking
through
for what they sell. Again,
branding,
you want to
through
succeed in digital
ads,
products, you need
through
to get the
content,
word sales. Stop trying to
and
force
also
people into
like
buying your digital product and
finding the
instead
best marketplaces. And
focus
also, like,
on
I'm pretty sure
positioning
they
those products
bid
to your
on
ideal customers
positions in
who already want
supermarkets
them.
as well.
Okay? How much
Like your
easier
position in
is it to sell
supermarket,
your product
like
if it was
it's
positioned
something important to
if it
consider.
was positioned
Like
perfectly, right,
especially
in the
if you have
digital
people
shelves
walking through
where
aisles,
millions of
right?
people browse on a
Depending on
daily
the
basis,
direction you're walking, like
well,
you
that's
want to either
exactly
be
what
the
they're
first
learning how
thing
to
they
do
see or the
in
last thing they
today's
see
live
in
section.
any aisle.
So,
So
all we're doing
also
right
the
now is very
height,
simple.
like, is
We're
very
uploading
important as well.
our digital products
Um,
2.0 to WAP
they probably
and
like bid
making
for
them
that
sell
stuff,
it for us.
which is
Now,
like
you might be
very
wondering,
interesting stuff.
how much is the marketplace
I
selling
don't
what
know enough about.
passively, just internally for users who are already
And I
browsing
knew
on
it was
WAP?
going to talk about the
Well, the answer
marketplace.
is
Yeah,
2 to 3
makes
million
total
dollars a month
sense.
worth of digital products. We are putting 2 to 3 million dollars a month in our users' pockets through the marketplace. Okay, so just so you guys really understand this, that is someone who's already on WAP, already purchased another digital product, and is actively looking to buy more digital products on the platform. So that way you can get sales passively, literally without you having to do anything. That is the WAP marketplace. And as a digital product creator, your main role is uploading a product to WAP, and then that's it. You let WAP distribute it for you because they know how to turn these simple digital products into reliable money printing machines. There's no one who knows how to sell digital products better online than WAP. Okay, I mean, listen. After all, they've put $1 billion into the pockets of our users. And it's
I
funny.
mean, I feel like
I
it's
was actually having a conversation with
oversimplifying.
Cam, who's one of the co-founders of WAP,
Hey,
back when I
that's
was in the
I
office
know all
with
of these
this
guys.
morning,
That's
right? And he
Cumberbatch.
was
That
telling me about
is
their marketplace. He told me
Malinowski.
it's crazy. There's these little digital products that start getting sales from the marketplace a few months ago. Okay, so this is a concept we were talking about a few months ago, and we started to optimize our algorithm to help these smaller creators get more sales passively from the
Of
marketplace.
course, he's gonna
Now,
say
fast
this.
forward a few months, and these digital products are already earning $2 to 3 million a month completely passively just by ranking on the marketplace, just from marketplace sales alone, passively coming in. And at first, I didn't really understand this concept.
Yeah,
Now,
of
he
course you
kept
do.
explaining it to me. A few creators are figuring out how to hack the marketplace. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? He said, what do you mean hack the marketplace? So he showed me this screenshot. He said, look, take a look at this. This digital product has gotten 1,506 sales from the marketplace in the last 3 days, and they only have 1,700 members total. Meaning, less than 200 of their sales came from outside WAP. Everything else came from people who were already hanging out at the WAP app and looking to buy what he sells. He just positioned his product in the right place. Just like getting a physical product on the first page of Amazon, your product will naturally get a lot of sales due to the number of predisposed buyers
What is this,
seeing
like
it. And
SEO
that's really
ranking?
when this whole thing
It's kind
came
of
to be.
funny.
The WAP marketplace follows the exact same
Holy
concept
shit,
as
it might
Amazon,
actually
but
be
for
like
digital
SEO
products
ranking.
instead of physical products. And as you know, digital products are already a thing. They've been a thing for years now. Just like e-commerce was already a thing before Amazon. But when Amazon came into the picture, that's when things turned up another notch. That's when
I mean,
things went
Amazon has been
parabolic.
in the
That's when
picture
things
since the
100x. And that's the
1990s.
same trend that's repeating with digital products and WAP right now in this
Okay, I
moment.
kind of have to
So if
go,
you want to take full
but
advantage of this opportunity,
I'm gonna
or
continue
anyone else
watching
jump
this.
into it, the best way to do this is through what
I
I
might give
call
you some
forced
insights tomorrow. Who
distribution
knows?
method. That is the method that we use
This
to
has
basically
been me
force
building my
WAP's
business
algorithm
online
to give us
and
free
watching this
distribution
guy
to free customers
sort of use
of our
interesting
products.
language
We
to
give
lie to
WAP
people.
what it wants.
I'll see
And
you
what does
next
WAP
time,
do?
which is probably
Well,
tomorrow. Bye,
sorry, I
bye,
should say,
bye.
what does WAP want?